And that's the person who does all the work.
Thanks so much. Where do you want me?
Right in the middle.
Right here, sir. Oh, I'm sitting around with somebody that drinks Mountain Dew. I thought I was the only one.
They tried to get me to drink diet stuff, but I said it took me 73 years to get this body to look like this. I ain't drinking diet.
I do one each every day.
Yeah, one's enough.
Yeah, one of those and then one diet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't tell the difference anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I still can't get diet though.
Yeah. So, well, thanks. Thanks for being part of this project. A little bit about it. And Joel, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi everybody, my name is Joel Nelston. I'm the Assistant Deputy Secretary at Wisconsin DOT.
Nice to meet you.
So tell me about the project.
So the project is on Fair Road, so it's 2.5 miles of rural section roadway. Currently it's about 20 to 22 feet wide. The current plan is to widen it to town standards for safety. We're going to make it 22 foot wide with 2 foot gravel shoulders. We'll provide a wider access for farm machinery to access the roadway. Also, it'll be built up to handle truck traffic and what have you. Make it a Class A roadway.
That's great. That's great. What's the timeline?
Early topographic survey, so we're kind of getting the base mapping for the design. The plan will be this fall to get it designed and permitted throughout the winter, and then hopefully, I believe it's next year. I'm kind of shooting for construction sometime in 2026.
And a lot of the bridges that are on that areas to that, we replaced, and the bridges are, like you can see.
It's like 34 feet wide is kind of the clear width on the existing bridge out there.
We made the bridges wide enough so that we knew that at some time we were going to have to, upgrade that road because of the, the trucks and stuff that are using it and the traffic that's on it. So the bridges and stuff were made wide enough, right now, so just to be able to do the road, reconstruct the road, and not have to worry about bridges.
That's great.
Yeah.
Great. Even in high water, that's not an issue.
No, that's no problem. The next road.
Well, that's great news. Now, you all applied. Did you apply once and didn't get it, and then stuck it out and got
Yes.
got it the next time? Did you do anything different, or just different people were competing against?
We went back and we reviewed the narrative in kind of our discussion, the photographs that we submitted with it. We refined it, added a little bit more detail, a couple new photos, tried to really kind of bolster, there is truck traffic out there. It is, farm equipment, but there is quite a bit of truck traffic out there. So really tried to show that, trucks are using this Class B roadway.
Yeah.
And, the existing pavement is starting to deteriorate, so something needs to be done to it.
Yeah. And this project, or this particular project with the state money, the good news is I think we're going to be able to continue this program. Actually, it looks that way. It's one of those few things that Republicans and Democrats can kind of say, yeah, these folks need some money. And so, what was the amount of the grant?
It was about 1.247. Yeah, give or take. Yep.
Yeah. And your part of that is?
I think ours was around 157,000, 175,000.
That's a lot of money. Did you have to ask for more money from your?
We didn't have to increase our levy, no. And we hope not to. I mean, we wouldn't budget for this till next year.
Right.
And it'll be split, I suppose, between the village and the town, based on what percentage of the road is in the village and what percentage is in the town, the 175 from the municipal funds. But we should be able to handle that without increasing the levy at all.
Great.
Right.
With the
With the grant.
grant.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, ever since we replaced that bridge, it's every year on our road inspections, we're always like, man, we gotta do something with this road, we gotta do something with this road, but it's always, you know, the maintenance always takes precedence, and
Right.
big projects like this without that grant program just are really hard for small municipalities to you know, make happen.
Yeah.
And especially to try to levy and stuff down.
Right.
You know, that's what we try to do is
Right.
hold it at a minimum.
Yeah.
And when you get a big project, if you have to do it yourself, you know, that's,
Yeah. How many roads in the township that you take care of?
we had 58 miles of roads in the town,
village and the town.
village and the town.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's hard for local municipalities to do this, so, you know, maybe 50 years ago, it was a lot cheaper to do
Yeah.
it, but it's not cheaper anymore.
Well, there's more trucks and more,
Yes.
it's heavier, and it's all contributing.
Yeah.
Farm equipment is all much larger than it
Yes.
used to be, and of course,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Farms just keep getting bigger.
Yeah, we were visiting one the other day that, I think they were milking 3,000 or 4,000.
Oh.
And the road is,
That's not too bad.
No.
We're at nine,
Yeah.
and now 9, 3 of the farms, and then a couple of them at 35, 4,000.
yeah, a lot of trucks going in and out there.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Well, I'm glad it worked out for you, and, you know, we're committed to continue this program, that's for sure. I mean, you can't go back to your folks and ask for more money year after year after year after year, and it's something, the state, like I said, I know we have another $5 million in the budget, maybe it's a little bit more for the next couple of years, and so we'll be continuing to do this. So,
Thank you.
We are very grateful.
Yeah,
We are very grateful.
well, like I said, it's one of those things that are one of the few things seemingly that Republicans and Democrats can agree to. And so, as you see your folks, when you tell them that this is an important project and they should continue doing it.
Yeah.
Well, good, thanks. What a nice church you got here.
It's much better than our old facility.
Yeah.
Were those the original windows?
Yes.
Yeah. That's interesting. Is there a story behind that or something?
They're just, we looked at one day, Jesse and I, and it's just like a thin piece of
Yeah, like
plastic, plexiglass, whatever you want to call it, over the regular.
Over the
windows.
regular window.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So I would vote for natural light, but. In the next
It looks like
budget.
a whole other project.
It looks kind of psychedelic to me. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's a solid, I mean,
Oh my
Solid
God, look at
building.
that ceiling.
The walls are cement block
Yeah.
all the way up, and then where your outside brick is in it, they cut the block in half, and then put the brick in between to hold that.
Yeah.
And the guy that put the addition on, he said, that brick will never come off,
Yeah.
never. He
That's
said, it's
amazing.
built. He said, if you're gonna have a tornado or something, he said, come in.
Is there a basement to it?
Yeah.
There's a basement also.
With a kitchen in it and stuff.
What's that straight ahead? Is that a?
I think it's a speaker,
Oh, it's
actually.
got-
So it's a sound thing for the, you know, the organ.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wanna crawl up there, find out what's in it. Nobody will bring a ladder tall enough for me to get
Oh, I
in.
can find you a ladder.
You may want to watch this happen. It'd be great. I don't know, Joel, do you have any other comments?
No, I think, it's nice to see a project like this that benefits a lot of producers that have, farms that have lots of milk, lots of silage, lots of product coming in and out. And, this program here really gets that first and last mile. The product, milk needs to get off the farm, and the fertilizer and inputs need to get onto the farm. And oftentimes we get a lot of, you've made investments, Governor, into, throughout our transportation system. And so this one is really nice to see it getting to that last mile, which, you don't see a lot of, we've got interstates that have lots of cars, lots of daily traffic on there, and those are important to keep safe and keep in good repair. But these are important projects too, that often, before this program, often weren't prioritized. So it's nice to see that, the attention being put onto those, first and last mile projects that really make, big differences for people and all the people that, enjoy the quality of our products and dairy and everything that we produce here. So it makes it way more competitive.
And years ago, you took 3 crops off, and you spread manure in the fall of the year, and that was it. Now, they go from hauling manure, taking your hay off, hauling manure on the fields that aren't very good, planting them, taking hay off, hauling manure, taking hay off. It's pretty much 365 days schedule for the farmers nowadays that, where before, you got your first and second crop off and you pretty much were done. Sometimes you got third crop off, but now they're taking 5 crops off. Now with the digesters and stuff that they're using that brown water to irrigate and stuff, it's a constant, use of our roads that were built for that smaller traffic.
Exactly.
And now we got, like a farmer might have 36 semis haul the manure at one time. So we got to get these roads upgraded and get them widened, and this, like I said before, this really, really helps and get it safe and for everybody. Because you got public that are traveling that road, and if we can make it safer for everybody, that's what we have to do.
Yeah, school buses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks for doing it. Thanks for doing all this. I know you get paid a lot to do this. But that said, local governments are just as important as state government and the federal government. So thanks for doing it. I know it takes time and effort to do this, but I hope you're enjoying it. There's got to be some satisfaction in what you do, and I hope you realize that. So, thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we'd like to thank Robert E. Lee
Yes.
for doing the application and all the work that they're doing right now and stuff, and
Where'd you get
getting
that
it
name?
taken care of.
Our founder, Robert E. Lee, started a business.
It's not the Robert E. Lee from the South?
No, completely different. Yeah, completely different.
And where are you located?
We're out of the Green Bay area, right in Hobart.
Okay, yeah,
So-
that's right. Yes, no, that is it. Thanks, everybody, for your time. Appreciate it.
Yeah, if we want to get ready to move over to the road and see the bridge, I have Phil. Are you going to be driving your car?
Oh.
Phil, okay, perfect. We're going to follow their car. We'll have the motorcade go behind, and